I'm Sam. I'm from Brockley. I've been smoke-free since the beginning of March, I think now. I started smoking properly when I was 13. It was kind of the cool thing at school. When I moved to live with my mum when I was about 13, everyone in the house smoked, so it just became a full-time thing, really. I was smoking for 25 years, I think, really, by the time I stopped. I'd tried stopping a few times and just never succeeded in staying off of them. It's a deeply embedded habit, unfortunately, or it was anyway. I strongly associated the smell of smoke with my mum because she was a smoker when I was a kid and I didn't live with her. So there was kind of like a very strong sense of attachment to the smell of smoke and the ritual of smoking. When I started smoking, I was rolling. And I think what I understand myself and from other people is that rolling adds an extra something to smoking, the addiction. There's kind of a ritual to it. It's a fidgety thing. And I've got ADHD as well. So it's a habitual thing that you have to overcome as well as the chemical addiction. I was getting through a 30-gram pouch every 2 to 3 days. So anywhere from 40 to 60 a day, it really depended. If I was really stressed, I could smoke up to 60 a day. It was quite a bad habit that when I got particularly stressed, I'd just sit in front of the computer, just rolling and rolling. And I often didn't even realise I'd rolled a cigarette. It was very, very, very deeply ingrained. Yeah, very, very difficult to give up. Oh, I was in really bad health. I couldn't walk up and down the stairs without being out of breath. I had a really, really bad smoker's cough. Always very stressed as well. And I learned that the sensation of feeling relaxed when smoking was largely because you were giving your body something that it was craving. So it wasn't actually that it was de-stressing me. I did feel a relief of stress, but it very, very rapidly came back. There wasn't anything that wasn't a trigger. You need to do something. Oh, I'll have a cigarette first. Oh, I need to wash up. I'll have a cigarette first. Oh, I need to have a cup of tea, have it with a cigarette. And, I've got to go out. Or I stopped at a bus stop. I'll quickly have a cigarette before I got on the next bus. It was everywhere I went, constantly. I've quit many things over the years. Cigarettes were definitely the hardest thing I've ever quit. It was just consuming all of my time, trying to stop, trying to find ways to hide the cigarettes from myself or smoke less or cut down or find something to get through the withdrawals and just constantly being aware of it. Some of my friends wouldn't come to my flat because it stank of smoke. And it was just something I was really conscious of. So yeah, it did have a real impact on my mental health, definitely. I stopped smoking when I came into hospital. I was introduced to the smoking cessation service at Lewisham Hospital at Ladywell Unit. At one point, smoking and vapes weren't allowed at all, but it was on this hospital stay this year that this is the first time in Lewisham that I've been across it where they actually came in and they offered us vapes. They said, we want to try and keep you off the cigarettes. Sent me away with a selection of different flavours to try out that basically they support you when you come out of hospital as well, which was amazing. I think having the support from the team and them giving you different things to try and helping you out with it in the beginning stages helped quite a lot, really. I don't know how long it took, but it wasn't that long after I was out of hospital. We measured my carbon monoxide levels and they were down to a non-smoker's level, which was, a really good moment. It was like, wow, my lungs are clear. And getting my sense of smell back. There's been days where I get like a waft of some honeysuckle or something coming. I'm like, oh, that's quite nice. Oh, lovely. And sense of taste. My appetite returning. That was a very emotional moment for me, actually, because I've had appetite problems over the years. So yeah, it means I now keep my weight up, which is a lifetime first. So if it weren't for being put under this program in hospital, I'd probably still be smoking now. So it's made such a big difference, it really has. And it's had a huge impact, and particularly on my finances as well. That was a really big issue for me. Like, I couldn't make the end of the month because smoking was so expensive. So now, I can actually survive a month and, I can live comfortably again.